Hi everyone, I'm Megan Sheppard and I'm running for re-election as Vice President of Programs. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a founder and alumni of Alpha Iota Chapter, a middle school special education teacher, volunteer firefighter, EMT, avid reader/bookstagrammer, and like many of my fellow board members, a fan of karaoke. I'm running for re-election because I've enjoyed working side by side with incredible individuals over the last 2 years, and I'm excited to continue working on the strategic goals we've set in motion. Back in October, the current board of directors met virtually and developed a four-pronged plan which involves recruitment, retention, engagement, and longevity. In identifying our areas of strength and those areas that continue to need our focus and support within those four categories, we hope to be setting OFIA up to be sustainable long term. I've had the opportunity over the past 2 years to attend new chapter inductions, active chapter events, and a national convention. In addition to reading the feedback from the surveys at these events, the board has used input from member engagement surveys to continue to develop programming that is both engaging and relevant to our members and our purpose as an organization of service, leadership, and friendship. We're already implementing programming such as the Officer Leadership Academy for chapter officers, leadership training for our national volunteers, and are currently orchestrating training to help ease the transition between active and alumni status. None of this programming could have been accomplished without the talented members of the OLT. I hope to continue to work with the BOD and the OLT to provide more opportunities such as these. One of my strategic goals is to work with the board to create project-based volunteer positions. Volunteer burnout is real, and I would like to continue working to create strategic positions so both our active and alumni volunteers can serve with purpose and not feel overwhelmed or overworked. Members who are available year-round to volunteer are always welcome, but having that much time is not always realistic. I want us to utilize the extensive talents of our members and apply them to the programming that meets the needs and wants of our sisterhood, whether it's through book club, craft nights, professional workshops, or panels discussing ways we're serving our communities post-college. Last year at convention, we had a record number of members present workshops to the delegation at large. It was incredible to have so many members share their expertise. This is why my single most important area of focus is the third prong of the BOD strategic plan, engagement. Getting people excited to join OFIA is important, but what we do to keep our members engaged is of the utmost importance. For actives, engagement might include creating an open, comfortable environment for them to connect with members of the national team, resources for them to use throughout the semester, collaboration with other chapters at the regional level, or with members at large during our biennial convention. For alumni members, I want to not only utilize our extensive network of volunteers for chapter assistance and mentoring, but also encourage them to attend new chapter inductions, volunteer on the national team, and participate in convention. While I was still serving as event logistics coordinator, I started thinking of potential sites for Convention 2024. When the board of directors chose to host convention in Greenville, South Carolina, we did so in part because of the high concentration of members within driving distance and its proximity to a number of chapters celebrating milestones. With such a convenient location, we're hoping to re-engage our alumni and inspire them to connect with chapters and individual members at all stages of life. Should you choose to re-elect me by the end of my tenure as Vice President of Programs, success in this role would align to the categories I mentioned in the board's strategic plan. If we're successful in recruiting, retaining, and engaging our members, I have no doubt that Omega Phi Alpha is in for a long and healthy future. I appreciate each and every one of you for dedicating your time for our elections as well as to Omega Phi Alpha. Thank you.